still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day, to this day. To this day, to this day. Fighting 400 and still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
Still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day, to this day.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, fight fans, gym boxing family? This is sickening, man. This is extremely sickening news. This is no way you want to wake up when you're a boxing fan, man. You know, I just want to start off by saying prayers going up to the father, man, for Errol Spence, his family. We just hoping that he make a full recovery, man. You know what I'm saying? This is not anything that any one of us want to be going through. This man, he's a father. He's a son. It's terrible, man. Terrible. So it appears Errol Spence Jr. was in a serious car accident. They said he was driving super fast, didn't have his seatbelt on. not a lot being heard. I've got news this morning. Somebody texted me and let me know that the word is that Errol Spence Jr. is okay. They're saying he's gonna be okay. Um, but we just never know how this thing gonna play out, man. But only thing we can do, remain hopeful. Remain prayerful that the man makes a full speedy recovery, and make sure that he can go back to his family, man. That's really all I care about, to tell you the truth. Mr. De Niro, I see you, man. Damon Yashala, I see you. Mr. Michael NY, I see you up in there, man. Donald Brown, what's going on? Yeah, man. So this is just unfortunate news that I just heard this, as soon as I got up. My little sister actually texted me, man. She's like, hey, man, did you see this? I'm like, see what? You know what I'm saying? She sent me somebody, posting on social media about prayers going up for Errol Spence in a car accident. I thought, my initial reaction was that somebody is just trolling. You know what I'm saying? This whole Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford thing has just got, way too far out of hand to where people, they go and they do things like that. Is what I initially thought. I thought somebody was playing. But, I looked it up, saw everybody doing videos about it. I saw the Boxing Voice did a video about it, man. And it's just super unfortunate, man. Like, one of the things I can say on this particular platform is that, if there's one thing that we can all share agreements on, is that, Errol Spence Jr., although some people might feel differently about his boxing skills, they might feel differently about who wins between him and Crawford, or whether or not he's good enough. But at the end of the day, man, we all respect this young man. We all respect Errol Spence Jr. and what he's done for the sport, and he comes out, makes it extremely exciting, and just a good dude all around, man. He shows a lot of the boxing platforms their time. He has interviews with certain platforms, and just a real people person, down to earth kind of dude, man. You just you just never want to see this kind of thing happen, man. You don't, regardless of how you feel about the person, you just don't want to see this kind of thing, man. And it's just super unfortunate, man. And to his parents, Mr. Mrs. Spence, we hear, we support, we hear, prayers going up. And I'm probably gonna let some of y'all call in, man, and let y'all say y'all stuff about Errol Spence. And when you first saw Errol Spence, and when you first, we just got to put this positive energy out here, man, because I know the brother gonna be all right. He a champ, not only in the ring but out of the ring. He's an athlete, and I'm optimistic that the brother gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Said 214, I see you, bro. I'm optimistic that the brother gonna be all right, and who knows whether or not he boxes again? Who knows whether or not he'll be the same? But at the end of the day, the important thing is for this man to make it back to his girls. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I'm very, very serious about as a father, man. I'm very serious about being there for your children, man, and being able to be an able-bodied parent, man. And that man got the most beautiful little girls you ever see, man. So, only thing we can do is remain hopeful, remain prayed up. And like I said, I did receive a text message that they said he was gonna be okay. So that's some good news. I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard the news this morning, bro, I was in shock, and I was sick, bro. Who knows, man? I'm a very spiritual person. Who knows? This may have some spiritual implications. You just, a lot of times, man, sometimes people gotta go through stuff to come out better on the second half of the situation, man. So, that's what I only imagine is gonna happen. Errol Spence, he's gonna come back from this. He's gonna come back better than ever. He's gonna probably be better than ever once he recovers, makes a full recovery, and most likely, I expect him to probably be a better boxer after this as well. A lot of times life experiences take us through things, and we learn a lot. And that's pretty much how I'm being optimistic with this, man. So I'm gonna let you guys call in if y'all want to call in, and let the boxing family know we got to come together on this. I actually spoke to the brother he knows today, man. He knows his sport. Y'all know me and him. We had we had our little our little runnings where we roasted on each other, man. But I hit the brother up, man, and told him, man, we got to come together on this stuff here, man. You know, Errol Spence, we know how we both, most of us, you know, the whole boxing community, a lot of us feel very, very strongly about Errol Spence one way or another. So at the end of the day, this will bring boxing fans together, man. It should, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, much love, peace, and blessings to him, his family. We wish them a speedy recovery, and I'm optimistic, man. You know, this dude ain't no champ for nothing. You know, he ain't no. It takes a special type of person to accomplish the things that this brother has accomplished. You know, it takes a special kind of person to become world champion and defend your belts and work hard. And, you know, we've seen him gain weight, and he's got in the gym and lost the weight and came out and looked phenomenal. So it's just little stuff like that that you see from a person that just lets you know about their character. It lets you know about what type of person they are, man. And when it comes down to Errol Spence, I see a brother with a strong, very strong mind. And I don't think he's going to let nothing like this, you know, take him down, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude he's a champ, man. So if y'all, most of us Errol Spence Jr. fans out here, we appreciate the brother for what he do, not only from a boxing standpoint, but just from a person standpoint. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be optimistic that he gonna pull through, man. So this is just it. Wrench Gang, if y'all see anybody acting stupid in the comment section, man, feel free to escort them out the back door. We don't really got time for the foolishness today. We don't really got time for, you know, all the unnecessary activity, man. This is time for us to really talk, you know, come together, pull together for the homie Errol Spence, man. We know he gonna come through, man. You know what I'm saying? We know he gonna come through, and I expect him to, man. But this is just terrible. You know, this is terrible stuff right here. And you know, I actually, you know, been through that myself. You know, me and my wife, like I told y'all before, some of y'all probably know, how can I say, okay, yeah. So I actually went, you know, to Dallas, Texas for the Mikey Garcia fight, as many of y'all probably seen. And I myself actually got into a good little car accident, man, with my wife, you know, and it kind of terrified me from the standpoint that, you know, I had my family member in the car with me, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't so much for me, you know what I'm saying? I've crashed heavy machinery a lot of times at work. So for me, it wasn't nothing, man. But you know, when you got family members and stuff like that involved, man, it can really be a scary experience, man. So I can understand how, you know, Errol, his family, his father, you know, it's probably his daughters right now. I can understand what they're going through, man. So we just come together, we'll pull together, and we will we'll be optimistic, man. Send the prayers up. This right here is a little picture of when I went to Dallas. This was me right here, you know, rental car, coming from dinner with the wife. Guy came out of nowhere, and I don't know where the brother came from, but he just came out of nowhere and smashed right into me, bro. I didn't have enough time to even stop, have enough time to even think about what's going on. But yeah, if y'all just getting in the live stream, Errol Spence Jr., he did definitely get into a car accident. And they saying he's in serious condition, but it looks like he's gonna pull through. So, you know, all praises to the Most High for that. That's pretty much what happened. You know, I was this morning just getting up. You know, did the live stream kind of late last night, so I kind of got up a little bit later than usual. And, you know, everybody ringing me up, hitting my phone up like crazy, talking about, hey, Mike, did you see? Did you see? I'm like, nah, did I see what? You know, Errol Spence got in a car accident. I'm like, what? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is with that, man. But if anybody want to call in, speak their piece, anybody ever met Errol Spence Jr., got any stories, man, feel free to call the line, 561-935-5186. I would definitely like to hear what you guys got to say about Errol Spence Jr., man. I know on this channel, especially, Errol Spence fans, man, they go hard in the paint for Errol. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence fans go hard in the paint. And so it is what it is, man. This is just terrible. In the reports, it says numerous reports have informed how Errol Spence has been seriously injured and is in intensive care after being involved in a car crash. It says CBS 11 News in Texas. Apparently, Errol Spence's Ferrari flipped over multiple times, throwing the driver Spence clean out of the car. So, see, this is another thing that's extremely very serious, man. When you start getting ejected from the vehicle and stuff like that, that's not something. That's not something to play with right there. You know, the word came in that he didn't have his seatbelt on, and let's hear from our first caller, man. 469, what's going on, man?
Salute, Jim. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, who's calling? Where you calling from, bro?
Hey, this is G5K, man. I'm calling from Dallas, brother.
Oh, okay. We got a Dallas brother up in here. Appreciate you for calling in, man. Go ahead, dog. Talk your stuff, bro.
All right, man. You know, life short is bigger than boxing. You know, I'm glad to see a lot of people, you know, supporting my brother, man, with positive vibes. But I do see some people, you know, with negative, you know, energy, you know, about, hey, he was probably drunk. Man, he in a training camp for a fight. So I don't think he's drinking like that. He could have very well dozed off. It's 2:53 in the morning. I'm from Dallas. Riverfront, man, we got construction everywhere in Dallas, man. Every highway is going through some type of construction. So with that being said, the roads are going to have construction. So you widen out stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it could be anything, but a lot of people want to speculate, you know, like he was this, he was that. And we don't know until they actually give us all the true facts. And he in a Ferrari, if you see the top of the car, there's no top. You know, it's open. So if he flew out, you know, or fell out, it could have been throughout the roof, not through the windshield or anything like that. But, you know, I appreciate what you're doing, my brother. I'm glad that you and your wife and y'all fam, you know, was safe and y'all accident here in Dallas. You know, that's unfortunate. But, you know, I'm glad that you still pushing it, still, you know, as a whole in one piece, you and your family and your wife as well, man. So, I mean, that's my piece on that, man. I'm wishing him a speedy recovery. I did hear on Trail Boxing Talk, he got some sources that had hit him up. You know, Earl was letting people know, like, hey, I'm all right.
Yeah.
You know, he got pretty tight-knit sources with Earl. You know, they real close. So, you know, I take that, you know, as, you know, some truth on it. But everybody saying he's fine, man. So everybody keep wishing him a speedy recovery, his family, his daughters, man. And, you know, we will be glad to see him back in the ring, man. That's my piece on that, man. Appreciate the call, Jim.
Yes, sir.
I'll back into the chat, my brother.
All right, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for calling in, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I mean, you definitely gonna get a lot of egghead dudes out here that, you know, wanna speak negativity out here. And you know, for me, I understand, you know, personally, human nature. You know, with all of the talk, I mean, I don't think it's a good time to really bring it up, but I'm always the understanding type of person that, yeah, obviously, you know, people are gonna put two and two together and think about, like, hey, man, they did kind of say he was drinking. I wonder, did that have anything to do with it? You know what I'm saying? So you definitely do have eggheads out here that will, you know, try to make this thing negative instead of just trying to keep it positive. But at the same time, I understand certain people that want to wonder, you know, it did that have anything to do with it, you know? And you know, we just want to wait until all the facts come out and see what's going on. But I expect him to make a full recovery, like you said. Sources close to Errol Spence are saying he's okay, so I'm optimistic, man. The homie gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, Gerald Roberts, what's going on with you, man? He says Errol is a chosen Hebrew, a true champ. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. 100%. So I already know the brother gonna be all right. You can just kind of tell when you know people's personalities and you know how their and you know how their mindset is. They're very strong-minded people, man. You like, bro. A lot of times, you know, people. I'm a firm believer of when it's your time, it's your time. And a lot of times I feel like certain people, man, it's going to, you know, if it ain't their time, they ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's something like sometimes you just be so in tune with life and your spirit is here completely. And it ain't, bro, I don't care if that thing threw the man 100 yards down the road. He probably would have did a front flip and landed on his feet, bro. Like sometimes that's just how it be in life. You know what I'm saying? when it ain't your time, bro, it ain't your time, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've heard stories of people falling 30,000 feet out of an airplane and survive, dog. When it ain't your time, bro, you here. You know what I'm saying? You here to the Most High say, you know what, that's it. But like I said, man, positivity. Errol Spence Jr. is, you know, he's a hell of an athlete, man. You know, hell of a person. I'm glad to hear the reports pouring in that he's gonna be all right, man. But you know, I'm wondering because they was talking about, you know, his Ferrari, and it was some people were saying that they were not sure whether or not it was his because there's certain pictures of his Ferrari where it looks different than the actual picture of the crash. So let me see something here. So I'm not necessarily okay. So that's the picture. So I'm not necessarily sure. What is that? The same one he had? Is that a different one? Or let me see if y'all can see this picture. Yeah, that right there. If y'all can see the picture on the screen, it's kind of like small, but you know they saying that Ferrari is a little bit different than the actual one he had. But I'm not necessarily sure. But what I do know is that the man he makes a ton of money. You know, who knows if he didn't buy a whole nother Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? He probably got twin Ferraris. But you know, I just think you know, being positive and hopeful and all of that stuff. Hopefully he didn't break any real bones or anything like that. I think we're gonna be all right, man. Oh, okay. He said it's a Lambo. Okay, yeah. I wasn't even really paying attention, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But yeah, if it's a Lambo, yeah. What I'm hearing though is that it looked different from the one that he's taken pictures with before. You know what I'm saying? So it was trying to figure out, first of all, was it Errol? Was it not? But it's been confirmed for sure it is Errol. And let me see if I can play this without getting myself in trouble real quick. But yeah, man. If y'all want to call, any more people want to call in and speak their piece on Errol Spence, we got 561-935-5186. Y'all can feel free to call in and say what you got to say, man.
Nicole Jacobs is live at Dallas Methodist Hospital with more. Nicole.
Russ and Karen, people in the boxing community tell CBS 11 the driver in that crash is Errol Spence Jr. But of course, the video from the scene really tells the story. Let's get you right to those pictures. You can see video of that mangled Ferrari there, and responding investigators getting a close look at the scene. Police telling us moments ago speed was in fact a factor, and the driver crossed over the median and flipped several times. Unfortunately, he was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from that Ferrari. Right now, investigators are not confirming the driver, but again, people in the boxing community tell CBS 11 the driver is Errol Spence Jr. We are waiting for official confirmation of that information, but fortunately, that driver is expected to survive, we're told, but he remains here at Methodist Hospital, and we're told right now he is in ICU.
Yeah, man. So I mean, it's a sad situation, man. You never really want to hear anything like that happening, man. I want to give a big shout out too, man, to the homie Terrence Crawford, man. I don't know if y'all seen Terrence Crawford came out. I think he took to Twitter and Instagram, as a matter of fact, and you know, he just came out, you know, wishing Errol Spence a speedy recovery. He says, this is Terrence Crawford right here. So Terrence Crawford, praying for you, champ. At Errol Spence Jr. He says, get well, we fighters. I know you will. Shout out to Terrence Crawford, man. You know, respect to that brother. You know he's Errol Spence's, how can I say, arch nemesis. Somebody that's in a collision course with Errol Spence Jr. one day. Fight that we all want to see. And, you know, he just has enough class. And enough, how can I say, he got enough class and enough, you know, humility to reach out to Errol Spence on social media, man. I thought that was pretty dope. And, you know, this is just crazy, you know, and it's, man, He says, I seen Bud reached out. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Kell Brook reached out too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of the boxing world is reaching out. You know, I'm seeing on Instagram, you know, brothers taking pictures, posting pictures that they took with Errol Spence Jr. I personally never had the pleasure of actually meeting Errol Spence, where, you know, you meet him, talk to him. I haven't been able to do that as of yet, but I imagine I'll cross paths with the brother one day. I was able to, you know, see him at multiple fights. He gave me some dap walking out with his belt, if y'all can see on the screen right there. Just a real cool dude, man. I think I got a little bit more Errol Spence footage I'm gonna drop later that I took of him at the weigh-in, man. After the weigh-in, so we'll probably drop a little bit more on that. But yeah, man, Terrence Crawford, he definitely a real one for that, for sure. But man, I done slept with the AC on too cold last night, boy. I woke up, my nose all dripping. He says, yeah, fam, seen that too. Good looks, getting up live. Yeah, man. I felt like it was my duty on Gym Boxing to get up live, because this is one of the channels on YouTube that really, really show a lot of attention to Errol Spence. You know, we put a lot of emphasis on this brother. Whether people agree with some of the things I might say, whether people believe I hate Errol Spence. I had a dude tell me, bro, you hate Errol Spence. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, come on, family, are you kidding me? But for the most part, man, we try to show Errol some love on this channel because he's an exciting boxer. You know, he's been putting on some exciting stuff for us, man. So we, as boxing fans, we have no choice but to appreciate that kind of thing. Soldier says Errol probably fell asleep. Yeah. But see, that's the thing too, man. Like, you know, Lamborghinis, bro. Like Lamborghinis, Ferrari, supercars, man. Like, you know, you have to imagine those shits are hella fun. Like, you know, I used to work for Nissan, right? And you know, at Nissan we got the GTR, and we would always get those GTRs and those Nissan 370Zs and 350Zs. And you know, me being a technician, I would sometimes have to, you know, do the pre-delivery inspections and stuff like that. So we'll get the cars in brand new, you know, with the plastic still on them, and got to do our inspections on them. We got to take them to the gas station, fill them up for the customers. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I got to tell you, man, some of those cars are scary when you get up to certain speeds in them, man. You know what I'm saying? You can lose control very quickly. And you just never know. He could have been ride cruising, but they did say he was at a high rate of speed based on the crash, is what we're hearing in reports. But, you know, could have just been out enjoying himself, man. You know, he's Errol Spence. You know, the world loves him. You know, he just came off of a big win versus my boy Sean Porter, and he could have just been out having fun. You know, it looked like he was by himself, probably on the way to the crib, and you know, felt like opening up that Lambo a little bit. Everybody do it. I did. I've done it. You know, I've driven fast when I probably shouldn't have been driving fast. We humans, you know, these cars is fun, but so, you know, could have been he fell asleep, could have just been he was having a good time, man. And we young, we do things happen, and we learn from them, man. So at the end of the day, the good news is that we're hearing, you know, a little bit of streams of information come out that he's doing all right, and he's telling people that he's doing all right. I know I had a brother text me that told me that Errol Spence is doing all right, you know, from close sources, and I'm hearing that on other YouTube channels. They got, you know, the guys that live in Dallas, you know, that's what the brother just said on the call-in, that, you know, they're getting reports from close people that that Errol Spence Jr. is okay. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know, shit scared the hell out of me when I got that news this morning, bro. I ain't even gonna front. You know, you just never really want to hear that, you know, especially from a guy that's so how can I say, he has such a huge effect on our community as well as other communities, you know what I'm saying? But mainly our community. You know, the brothers and sisters love Errol. You know, my wife is a big fan of Errol. My sister is a big fan of Errol. My big brother, he introduced me to Errol, you know, some years back, and said, man, you got to see this guy. You know, this had to be when he was, what, 11-0, something like that, 12-0. Man, you got to see this dude, Errol, man. And I'm like, all right, okay. You know, big bro, he always introduced me to fighters. He introduced me, you know, back in the day to a lot of fighters before I got heavy into boxing. And, you know, Errol Spence, he resonates with, like what Adrian Broner said, he do it for the hood. I'm doing this for the hood. Well, I think Errol Spence really does it for the hood for sure. You know, for sure. You know, I see him signing autographs for the kids, and all that stuff like that, man. You know, just showing love and support, man. And Errol, he's always that type, man. Oh snap! Look who we got up in the building right there, man. My brother Amazing Eric, man. Hey, Amazing Eric says, "What up, bro? Thanks for spreading this positive energy this morning." Amazing Eric, thank you so much, bro, for coming through the live stream, man. We on here just talking at Errol Spence, man. You know, whether we feel good about him or bad about him, one way or another. At the end of the day, man, you can't hide the fact that this guy he's bringing boxing back. You know, there's so many casual fans that's back into the sport now because of Errol Spence Jr. He brings in a lot of casuals, man. The ladies, the brothers, everybody love Errol, man. And like I said, bro, Amazing Eric, man, you do some of the best work on YouTube, man. And that's coming from a brother that do YouTube. Just your videos are amazing, bro. And I got 3 sons, man. You know, I got 3 sons. And my sons, man, we go maybe drive out to the beach or something like that, and we take long trips, and I put that Amazing Eric on the aux cord, man, and everybody in the car laughing, man. Nose meat, ear juice, ear meat, we all laughing. My 8-year-old son loves the channel, man. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you for coming through, for sure. Yeah, we definitely be laughing, bro, for sure. And you know, the brother put out a lot of good Errol Spence videos, you know what I'm saying? I think we got somebody else. Oh, who we got? T from ATL. What's going on, T from ATL, man? Appreciate you for calling back in, brother.
Hey, man, what's going on, young brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm in there, man. I'm in there.
Yeah, man, that's you know, it's ironic that, you know, we're having a conversation because I just want these fights. You know, the fans want these fights when they want these fights, and they don't understand these guys got to get paid, man. I mean, and we understand it's not about money. It ain't even really about boxing right now with Errol. We wish him a speedy recovery. And to be honest with you, sure that he will recover and be able to live, you know, like a normal life. But there's a very strong possibility that boxing will not be a part of that. You know, and if versus Porter was the last time that we got to see this young brother glove up, you know, I'm just honored to say I got to see him do his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know, and it's sad. You know, people want to say, oh, well, what if he was DUI? What if this? What if that? This shit don't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is that man got 2 daughters that no matter if he boxes again or if he don't, he still got to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? The man said he retired both of his parents, so he got a lot of stuff that he got to take care of. So I hope that this serves to show why you gotta fall back. You can't knock a guy for saying, listen, man, either, you know, like Prodigy said on HNIC, if you can't match numbers, you can't have the head digging charge of shit. Bottom line, these guys got to get paid.
Yep.
And that's pretty much, that's pretty, and this proves it.
And it's funny.
You know, it's a good...
It's funny because we just had this conversation on yesterday's live stream where you was talking about how, you know, these fighters got to secure that bag first because they put their lives on the line every time they get in the ring.
That's it. You know, you don't know if it's going to be the last time. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because this wasn't, if it was the last time, it wasn't like it was something that, it wasn't like Gerald McClellan. You feel me?
Right.
It wasn't on some shit that happened in the ring. Like you took a bad beating and you can't fight anymore. Mm-hmm. You understand? But a nigga get ejected from a fucking Ferrari going at a high rate of speed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If his back and his spine and stuff like that are not working properly, even if he can box again, he gonna be in pain, which means he can't train. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to train hard. You're not gonna be able to go hard. You know, and if he was already struggling to make 147 pounds, you know, it damn sure if he does fight again won't be at 147. You know how much weight he's gonna put on? Yeah. Just being in the bed, not being able to get up and move around and work out. Yeah, he won't be able to make. Even if he can come back, he won't. He will not. You hear it from my mouth. He will not compete at 147 again. If he does come back, it will not be at 147. The belts is going back up for grabs. We know everything is live again. You know what I'm saying? Everything, Keith Thurman live again. Mm-hmm. Everything is live again. You know, so all the Errol Spence haters, I hope you're happy. You know what I'm saying? But just be careful what you laugh at, because you know that shit could be you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on my way to the office, man. Getting off my lunch break. And I just wanted to call in, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate your call, bro. Much love and respect to you, and blessings to Errol. Hope you get well, man.
Absolutely, man. All right,
sir.
man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Y'all try to call back in 561-935. I know Amazing Eric trying to call in 5186. If you haven't got through yet, try again, bro. But yeah, man. You know, that's unfortunate. You know, when you hear that a guy gets thrown from a car, bro, thrown from a car. Like, see, a lot of us don't understand. You know, the how can I say the what's the word I'm looking for? The science behind it. A lot of times we ride in the car, we have we got the windows rolled up. Hold on.
Yeah, man. You know, that's just
Unknown person. Who's calling? Where you from?
Yo. I'm trying to call in. This is Amazing Eric. I was trying to call in and chop it up with Jim.
Amazing Eric. This your boy Get a Mic from Gym Boxing. What's going on, family?
What up, fam? Am I on live right now? I don't know if I'm on. Are you still on?
Hey, you live right now, bro. Go ahead and do your thing, my brother.
What's good to all the people out there, man? First of all, y'all need to hit that like button. Stop tripping. But the second thing I wanted to say, man, is I wanted to tell you I appreciate you, brother. I heard what you were doing this morning. And I think I kind of wanted to ask you a question with this, too.
Okay.
But I think to the listeners out there, to everybody checking this out, it's funny how we get so much negativity. You know, as an uploader, a great uploader, I appreciate your videos, watch them all the time. It's funny how we get people who get super negative over boxers, right? They get like real negative over boxers. A lot of times, negativity over other YouTubers and stuff. And then we see brothers like Terrence Crawford, who is kind of like the opposite to Errol Spence now. Like, he's like, you got him on this side. It's kind of like the Mayweather-Pacquiao thing. And as soon as this happened, you saw Terrence Crawford hit Twitter and say, we all fighters, respect you, champ. I just wanted to hear you speak on that, how sometimes the fans seem to take it more serious and get more upset and don't understand at the end of the day, we're all brothers and we're all men, and this is just, at the end of the day, it is just a sport.
Yeah, man. And I'm glad you said that, bro, because I got to be honest with you, Amazing, man. A lot of times I get so frustrated with the boxing fans sometimes, where it almost makes it kind of tough to do videos, man, because we're boxing fans. We like the boxers. We enjoy what they do. There's, like you said, superheroes and warriors. And sometimes the boxing fans, they make it sour for us to enjoy these fighters. You know what I'm saying? And you starting to even see that, you know, after Errol Spence just, you know, we heard he got into a vicious car accident. And already the first comment in the live stream is, oh, he was probably drinking and he's ducking, you know, stupid stuff like that. And it just disgusts me.
Yeah, and it's almost like it's out of control. I don't want to stay on your call too long, bro. I say this and I jump off. But it's almost like we have to look at it as people and know, as I look in your comment section, you see all of the really good fans here, right?
Right,
all
right.
the people spreading things. And we have to remember as uploaders, and I'm just saying this to you as a brother who uploads with you, sometimes that negativity we get, it can make us want to, like, shut it down. But you got to keep grinding, because there's a lot of people out there that's appreciating what you do.
Right.
And it's almost like anything else we do in life, you're going to have the positive energy on one side, and you're going to have the negative energy on one side. And we just got to keep pushing that positive energy, because whether it's Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, I don't care if it's Canelo, whoever the person is, we just want to see these people perform and do well. And when these moments like this happen, it shows us who's real boxing fans and who's real people and who's actually just in this stuff for some negativity. So let's just keep that positive energy going, man.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Hey, we sure will, man. Absolutely. You know, it's the Gym Boxing family. It's the Amazing Eric family. Man,
okay.
You know, that's the ones that keep us going, bro. You know, that's why I keep doing this.
We'll do it. So what I do, man, I got to get rolling. I'm going to get with you, man. I'm going to hit you up on the back end. We got to exchange numbers so I can come on one time and you can jump on mine, man. We can do this. Hey,
I'm down for the. Hey, I actually remember on your channel, I got it saved in my phone where you had somebody, one of your subscribers was saying, man, they want that E-Mazic and that Jim collab, man. So
yeah, man. I had a few people to say that. So shout out to the Jim Boxing family. All you guys are doing a great job. I see Said 214, all the other people in the building. So shout out to you guys. Let's get together soon, man. Y'all keep that positive energy working. It's your man. I just wanted to let you know, brother. From homeboy to homeboy, I support what you're doing, and I appreciate it, and keep it up.
Yes, sir. Hey, hit me up on Instagram, brother, in your messages, and I'll get right at you.
I'll do it. We'll do a call on the back end.
All right.
Talk to you later, bro.
For sure. 434. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's happening, brother? What's your name, dog?
I'm Jaden calling from VA.
Hey, all right, cool. Appreciate it, man. What's going on?
Same old, man. I see you live on right now. I was checking it out. I want you to come on and show a little love, you know?
Yeah. That's what's up. I appreciate you, man. How did you feel when you heard the car accident thing, man, today?
To be honest with you, man, it was I was on Instagram, right, and I saw the Tower thing. You know, they were close with Earl, and I saw them saying prayers up. And I was like, you know, wasn't happy. So I Googled it and I found out, and I seen the pics, and I was like, dang, man, like, you know what I mean? That's tough, but I'm a big Spence fan. I've been fanning him since Farm Bowl, like 13 and 0, something like that. So I've been following him ever since, and he was calling out the big names. You know what I mean? Back then, the Crawfords, the Thurmans, the Porters, the Garcias, they were trying to fight him. So, yeah, I mean, I'm praying for him like everybody else. You know what I mean? That's tough, you know?
Yeah, man, for sure. Yep.
How did you find out?
Hey, I was actually I slept in a little bit today. I had the opportunity to sleep in, and because I had a late live stream, man, and I kind of woke up and turned over, you know, the little slow toss and turn, and I reach over and grab my phone, and I see I had 7 missed calls, 5 messages, like everybody blowing me up. And I checked my little sisters first, and she's like, hey, you know, she sent me the picture of somebody saying something about Errol Spence in a car accident, prayers going up. And I'm like, what? Because I think she asked me, was it true? And I'm like, oh, snap. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to get up real quick, wash my face, brush my teeth, man. And I'm looking like, yo. And I seen it. You know, it was true. And I turned on the boxing voice because they was live, I think. And, man, you know, I was just checking in to make sure he was all right, bro. It was kind of a scary moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anytime, man, you get thrown for a vehicle, that's scary right there. You know what I mean? That's you know, a tough situation alone right there. But like I said, I hope he wasn't drinking and I'm not going to speculate. I don't know, you know, what caused that, but I was never a fan of driving really fast. That was never one of my things to do because of the consequences behind it. You know, you can end up wrecking or, you know what I mean, hurting somebody else. You know what I mean? So I was never a fan of driving a car really fast. So like I said, I mean, he's blessed. You know, I heard he was going to be all right. I was hearing he didn't have to get life-threatening injury or nothing like that. So
right.
I heard he's going to be all right. So I guess that he wants to heal up and keep running his division, man, get the rest of the belts out there and, you know, keep it moving.
True. Yeah, I got you, fam. I got you. And, you know, for me, I can't say the same as far as the never used to drive fast because, bro, I ain't going to lie to you, man. I dodged a lot of bullets in my day, bro. You know, and I was fortunate, and all praises to the Most High, I was able to come through and never get into a bad accident at high rates of speed. But I used to race on the highway, bro. So I can understand, you know, Errol is young, got a lot of money, you know, nice car and stuff like that, man. I can understand, you know, but, you know, you just got to be careful, man. And it's just very unfortunate, so.
You gotta think about it too, you know what I mean? I ain't got a family, you know what I mean?
Right.
Got kids. You know, I'm just thinking like, you know, why would you even, you know, I'm not trying to like say talk down on them or nothing like that. Just, you know, why would you put yourself in that situation? You know what I mean? I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel you, fam. I feel you.
like I said, you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, like I said, he's alright. I hope he's good. He's my favorite fighter right now. Probably one of my favorite fighters, ever since started watching boxing and whatnot. So, but I'm gonna be honest, man. I was a little skeptical when Floyd retired, how boxing was gonna go. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna go down, but it actually got better, in my opinion. You got a lot of younger fighters coming up, a lot of better fighters. You know what I mean? Going out there doing their thing. The Porters, the Garcias, the Spencers, the Crawfords. You got these younger fighters that we hearing about out there. Coming up to do their thing. So yeah, boxing is really good right now. So like I said, hopefully he can get past this, man. Eventually fight Crawford or fight Manny. Get those 2 belts. And I mean, those are some great fights. You know what I mean? The future that we want to see. So.
Yeah, man. I feel you, man. But shoot. Anyway, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man, and speaking your piece, bro. Much love to you and your family.
Keep doing your thing, my man. I got you subscribed. I check you out every chance I get. So yeah, keep doing your thing, my man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, fam.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Yeah. So I mean, it's one of those things, man, where it does make you wonder. It makes you wonder, like, we gotta be careful out here in these streets, man. Especially when you have kids and stuff like that. We have big responsibility to to be there for our families and stuff like that. So, if anybody else want to call in, feel free to call in. We're not gonna go too long because I think we still gotta go live tonight. And then I got some stuff I gotta do this morning, man. Or it's not even morning no more. What am I talking about? But amazing. He says, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to Gym Boxing Today. Absolutely, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. This is a unfortunate situation today where it's almost like, we're not really talking boxing right now, man. This is about Errol Spence getting better and hopefully he come through and didn't break any real bones or nothing. No nerve damage or, nothing crazy like that. No skull damage, brain damage. We just hoping that, everything, recovers well. Before we ain't even worried about him stepping in the ring right now, man. We just got to make sure he makes it to his family. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing right now. We can worry about boxing, down the road. There's all these other fighters out here we can watch, and that can entertain us until the brother get well. But he's definitely the unified welterweight champion. He's the #1 welterweight in the world, and he's earned those titles, fair and square. And you can't take nothing away from Errol Spence, man. You know what I'm saying? So we just hoping that he'll pull it through. I believe he will. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I know he will. I know Errol gonna pull it through. I know Errol gonna be all right, and I know he will fight again. Because that's just the type of fighter Errol is, you know what I'm saying? He's just that kind of guy, man. Let me see something real quick. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, true. Hey, y'all, give me 1 second real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. Yeah, man, but what was I talking about? He says, all right, amazing. I'll holler at you, family. Appreciate you, bro. Much love, peace, and blessings to you, too. He says, just because you in the fast life doesn't mean you should live it. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. But anyway, man, like I said, I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. I'm definitely going to, get back to regularly scheduled programming, and I'll probably see y'all tonight. Might do a live stream tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll talk some more boxing, man, and get back into some more of this stuff here. If any more news come out, I will let you guys know. If there's serious injuries, we don't know, the magnitude of how he's doing, but I'm hearing he's telling everybody he's all right. So, like I said, man, I'll be back on here later, drop some more videos for y'all. Much love, peace, and blessings to the Gym Boxing family, to the Errol Spence family. Hashtag strap season, hashtag man down, Dallas, Texas, stand up. Everybody from Dallas, man, that's out there right now, man. Shout out to y'all, and we're going to keep the prayers going up today, man. So that's all I got for this live stream. Really appreciate everybody for checking in. And I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.